Alright, gang, back. I'm glad that the heroic point store popped up because today, of all things, we're gonna be talking about gathering resources and taking a look at all these folks here that hit me in PvP. Which, if they only knew what in the world I had. Oh, Capito Andre, you're probably gonna get the worst of them all because, well, you got. Oh no! I actually beat you with with your Polaris, but this dude here, yeah, he'll learn a lesson, and so will you. You probably need to champion out your Polaris too, and and this dude here is probably one of the best examples that we can give on resources because I can tell he's wasting his resources too much. I can tell. So so let's get into it. What are what are the different resources in the game? How do we get the resources in the game? And why you should set a goal, plan, whatever the case might be in the game. So the different resources that we have in the game, you got you got your isolate, you got your hero points, you got your command points, you got vault tokens, and then you have the plane tokens. Everything from event tokens in PvP, heroic tokens, standard tokens, elite, mighty, support tokens. Um, you do have tokens for special 5-star stores, but those are purchasable by CP, legendary tokens, and what we don't have to worry about, classic legend. Main thing, main way to really get ISO 8 is by playing the game. That's that's the only thing I can recommend. Just play the game per normal, and you can get as much ISO 8 as you can get. As Or I should say, as much as you can stomach. Also, too, another quick resource that you should definitely do is whenever you do your daily fights for the day, make sure if you have 3-star Deadpool to use him so you can get the whale points. Whale points allow you to use the maximum damage version of whales to instantly down whatever challenge that you face. Each one of them is going to be completely random. You can get anything from 2,200 points to 3,100 points, but just make sure that you use Deadpool. Here again, there's the ISO 8. There's the standard token. Also, another way to get ISO 8: join an alliance. Make sure you get an alliance that has at least 17 members, maybe 20. 20 get you cool 2,000. Um, Here we're missing these two folks from completing the um the reward bonus, and we need to fill out another roster spot. But again, that's some internal stuff. Here's another 500 ISO 8 node. Again, throw in throw in your strongest 1-star and just pretty much go to town with the enemy team. Again, you really aren't concerned about losing any or using any health packs, because this is probably going to be one of the only times you're going to be using 1 stars in the game. At least if you're, you know, fairly advanced in the game. I'm looking for a good match. Okay, there we go. Now, you'll definitely have to forgive me if I blank out for a minute when I'm making matches. That's because I'm trying to make a match and think of what I want to talk about next. So all this is going completely off memory, and I pretty much have no notes. The under the sea node, just want to use your best 2-star team, make matches, quickly get them out the way. Here, you probably don't want to take too much damage here, because you got to use them potentially on the 3-star node. I mean, well, the behemoth burrito node, or yeah, behemoth burrito, not the big enchilada. Big enchilada you can use whoever you want, but behemoth burrito node, you might need somebody. Alright, let's get this. Find a match 5. Doesn't really matter which way I go. I want to at least keep some of those purples around. Now, I don't really care who I stun, because they're not going to be much of a factor anyway. Oh yeah, I'll use Hawkeye's blast arrow. Why not? As in, the main thing really though about gathering resources is pretty much how often are you able and or available to play the game. That's the main thing. Like with hero points, again, you just gotta play PVE, gotta play PvP, all that jazz. There's some hero points there. I'll actually go in depth in the stores to explain a few things. As far as quests go, this is another way to get ISO 8. Another way to get shards, which we'll talk about. We'll talk about the spicy taco vault. Pretty much we're going to talk about everything, at least in terms of resources. Probably have a little PvP action. Definitely gonna have PvE action. I want to try and get a good balance of everything, and I thought that was the purple. I got colorblind. Shout out to all my colorblind people out there. But again, the main thing you want to do here in this node, again, trying to get them out as quickly as possible. Trying to take too much damage, because for some people, this will be the last time that they'll be using 2 stars. And excuse me, in the case of others, so you'll probably need to use 2 stars in the in your PVE for the 2-star essential, which for this event I don't remember. Well, or I should say for the for the event. I don't know who the featured 2-star is, because frankly, the getting the rewards for 2-star characters aren't really that appealing to me. I mean, for a farm, absolutely it's appealing to me, but I'm looking for 5 stars, looking for 4 stars, occasionally 3 stars, you know, all that jazz there. Again, quickly get rid of them as quick as possible. And if there's anything that I've failed to mention in the video, you know, leave a comment. I actually do read the comments. I'll actually do my best to, you know, to try and reply. If I don't reply, you know, don't take it personal. That I got to be a little bit busy, and you know, life stuff happens. Oh well, that means don't match red. Oh, well now I don't know where the trap tile was at, and frankly it doesn't really matter. Here, big enchilada again. Use pretty much your fastest team, or in my case, I'm trying to get Thor down to 50% health, and I want to use 5-star Deadpool because he gives out taco tokens. Alright. Match 4. Do. And I probably saw, I was like, oh, well, that said Dr. Doom. Well, hey, Court Death does Court Death things in wave nodes. Could you definitely use 3-star Thanos? Yeah, absolutely you could. Only thing you'd be missing out is the 2-turn stun and the extra damage. There's your reward there. Now we'll go in full detail real quick with each of the nodes. Here again you get the taco tokens have 2 type of tokens, savory and what is the other one called? Oh my goodness. Not spicy, sweet. There we go. So yeah, 2 sets of taco tokens, savory and sweet, and they alternate every 5 days. So we're on the savory side today. Whenever, let me see here how much longer we got. So we got another 3 days, 3 days and 5 hours until the vault switches from savory to sweet, and then you get another set of 5 characters. We'll actually take a look at those as well. So you get 1 token a day for 5 days, at least with this token here. Then plus you get another savory token here for completing the entirety of Deadpool daily, so that's 2. And then you get 1 here for Under the Sea, so that's 3. So that's 3 tokens. 3 tokens a day, 5 days a week. That's 15 tokens if you complete everything, with the exception of the Crash and Titans. Again, like I said, keep keep yourself a 1-star, whatever your favorite 1-star character is, just use them. That's the only thing I can stress. Favorite 1-star, use them. 2-star, use your favorite 2-stars. You know, make sure that they are efficient and they can get the job done, because you're going to be needing them for this node here. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had something great to eat last, and well, when you guys see it, it'll be Tuesday. But last night I had something good to eat, and I got the belchies, the burpees. So if I belch, belching you guys is here, I apologize in advance. 3rd time's a charm. Main thing you really want to do here is, there we go. My computer was freezing up for a second. 3rd time's a charm. Again, use those 2-star characters that you use for the wave node. Make sure that they're relatively healthy. You'll get ISO 8. Behemoth Burrito is that you have to use the 2-star, the 3-star, and the 4-star that they're required to have. So that means you gotta have everybody in the game rostered. Now, we're gonna talk about that in the resource video too. Though I imagine I'll probably have to split that into another video too, because there's other nuances that you have to factor into too. Here's 2 command points. If you're in anything lower than 3-star land, and what I mean by 3-star land is that you have all the 3 stars rostered, all the 3 stars championed. If you're lower than 3-star land, don't even worry about command points. Just flat out ignore them. Don't spend them on anything. Same with legendary tokens. Here, Big Enchilada, you have to use when you complete the Big Enchilada, you get the guaranteed character from that required character, and each of the covers, they rotate every 43 days because there's 43 3-stars. So to get a full set, what I mean by full set, 1 cover from each character, 43 times 3, that's 129 days to get a full set for each particular character. Now, back when they first introduced the Big Enchilada, there were a bunch of characters that I was missing to where I couldn't complete the Big Enchilada. Specifically for me, I was missing folks like She-Hulk or Daredevil, or the covers that I needed for the character. They were kind of wasteful because we didn't have championing characters, and so I had to throw that cover away and get like 500 ISO 8. And let's just say it was a mess. But here, with the Taco Vault, you have your guaranteed legendary token. You have whatever the featured 4-star is, and this cover here can be completely random. And then you have a random 4-star character. You also have 1,000 hero points 10,000 ISO 8, and then two 500 ISO 8 tokens. And then you have the featured characters for each savory vault, or each savory day. And so you have Wolverine, which we just got. We got Daredevil. We got 5 of Psylocke, and then there's 5 of Thor. And then you have random covers for 3-star characters. You get 250 ISO 8. Like that's a bunch of hero points, excuse me. 1,500 ISO 8 bundles. You got 1,000 here. And then you got a 500. Then you got plenty of hero health packs. You got 310 packs. You got a bunch of 5 packs, and then assorted 2-star covers up in there. Now at this stage of the game here, I have all the 5. I have every 5-star in the game. I don't have every 5-star champion. I have every 4-star in the game. I don't have every 4-star champion. Well, Mantis I'll have championed by the time the season ends. For the new 4-star, Kate Pride Marauders, it'll be the completion of the next season when I get enough resources to get her. Have every 3-star fully covered. Reach 266. Got that farm going. Same way with the 2-stars. Got every 2-star in the game. Max out all their resources. 1-stars only carry Juggernaut. Only carry Iron Man 40. I have Spider-Man Original, and I have 3 Black Widows. And the reason why I got 3 Black Widows is because my alliance mates, they need Black Widow team ups. Only reason why I have her. But the main thing you want to do is, like, if you're in 3-star land, or even in the midst of 4-star land, you want to open these here up daily. Right now, there will come a point to where you're gonna make a decision. Like, okay, when do I need to start saving these tokens here? Really, for the most part, I would start saving them really when you even when you're in 5-star land. I mean, there's some people who don't really save them. So it's really more of a how you feel it process. Like, if you feel like I need to open up these tokens here now just to get a quick burst of health packs, or I need a little something to help stem those urges of opening tokens, there you go. Now, spicy tokens, this vault here is random, to say the least. So the 4-star cover here is 100% random. So mine's is Nightcrawler, yours might be Polaris, or yours might be a Nightcrawler, but it happens to be the purple cover. But everything else is not random. Oh my goodness, another brain cramp. The beginner support token, 2 500 red ISO 8, plenty of boosts. Like I said, plenty of boosts for days. The the boost all AP, and this is the boost match damage, and then you get 250 ISO 8, and then a set of 5 2 health packs. And the main thing you want to do here with the spicy taco bomb, you want to wait until there's a particular 5-star, or excuse me, particular 4-star that you need, and how do you determine that is based on what you need in your roster, which that's what we're going to take a look and see. Since I know mine's is Nightcrawler, we'll look at my Nightcrawler, 8 command points. And so I would probably pull from there because I really need the 8 command points. I mean, I don't really need them, but it definitely helps out, and it speeds up the process of getting him to 360, so I can finally get those Archangel shards, and hopefully Warren will. I think he should gain another level once I'm done with those. I'm gonna look, see. Yeah, he will. So there you go. I get the Nightcrawler. 360. We know he's gonna give us 250 at 360, and then he's gonna give us another set of shards too. So that'll give me more than enough to get those 25 command points, which that adds up to my command point total. So you start to see everything starts to feed up a little bit. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and open that there now. There are no, I don't think there's a limit as to how many I think it's only, I take that back, it's 9,999. I think for the savory tokens, I could be wrong on this here. Though, then again, I've heard of folks having 1,000, so it might be 99,999. But the most I've saved up is like 500 and 600. And like I said, the main thing you want to do each day, you want to at least look and see what the featured 4-star is. You want to make sure that that's something that can give you resources that you can tangibly use. In my case, the only reason I pull out of these tokens here is if the person gives me hero points or they give me ISO 8 and shards. I can't forget about shards. Like all those there, those help benefit my roster. Now, for other people, they'll look at this and say, well, why in the world, the red ISO 8 isn't going to benefit your roster? I mean, there are some supports that I got that they need a little red ISO 8 boost, but I'm not gonna fret over it because it's not a character that I particularly use. Black Panther 3-star. That's the one that has the red ISO 8. That's pretty much lacking. Because if you remember in a previous video, I had got the Ancestral Plains, or is it called Ancestral Plains? Whatever the token that was given to us in the puzzle gauntlet. I got that at rank 5, and I probably could level that up completely, but again, that's for another time and another video. Oh man, my luck here is getting to be kind of bad. So we're down to 40. Also, too, the main thing, another thing that I forgot to mention, like if you want to guarantee your pool, from out of the spicy vault, is that to make sure that you got everything up out of there, out of the vault. You always want to make sure you save up 40 tokens. Save up 40 tokens, and finally got the Nightcrawler. You save up 40 tokens, and you know you can clear out everything if you need to, or if you happen to have bad luck, or I should say bad programmed pools. You know, so you've given yourself some leeway. Other thing too, a lot of times you'll have like tokens that you forget you have from post events. These here are stockpiled, so you can keep these here indefinitely, and then the next time, whenever those events uh, are played, you can use those. So I got 14 in Venom Bomb, and so the next time Venom Bomb is actually ran, that's not a featured or new release event, I'll be able to pull through there. Same with Sinister Six. I got 5 here. So you can keep all these tokens here, and they won't they will never expire. And that's the most important thing. These here will never expire. Like Prodigal Son, this is a 7-day event, and they haven't ran 7-day events in a long time. That's one I probably never will ever open. Is it event tokens, or I should say special store tokens like this here, Francine Fry? I don't recommend buying out anything from the stores like these here. Save your hero points for roster slots. But if you do get to a point where you've gotten everybody in the game pretty much rostered, and when I mean everybody in the game, I literally mean everybody in the game, with the exception of those limited characters, and we're going to talk about those there. You want to use these slots here use the hero points for that. Now, if you have hero points to spend, sure, by all means, but don't. Same with stores like these here. Now, usually times they'll have some different goodies here in stores like these here. They'll usually give you 1 free token, so you can press your luck and then go from there. Here, there's nothing else I really want. I got everything that I want. I mean, I could buy the store out, but again, I kind of want to keep those tokens there for the 40 pack. Infinite Pursuit. This is the event that happened just past. Want to keep that 1 token left. Operation Spider Silk. This is one of the events that's going on now. We can at least open this here because I have enough hero points to roster whomever it is I get out the store. And now we're going to talk to the main crux of the resource crunch. Well, 2 of them at least. ISO 8 hero points, and who to roster, who not to roster. Alright, so the answer to the second question, who not to roster, nobody. You need to roster everybody. Plain and simple. You need to roster everybody. I had to get on to one dude that was playing the game, and he's like, "Oh man, I don't want to roster this person here. I don't want to roster this person here." I'm like, "Dude, if you want to succeed in the game, You gotta get everybody rostered. If you don't have everybody rostered, is that you limit your potential in the game. Plain and simple. So we'll go standard. Standard tokens. If you're in 1-star land, you're in 2-star land, you're in 3-star land, it's perfectly okay to get open up standard tokens. Why? You get 3 stars, you get your 2 stars, and you get your 1 stars. Hopefully you have enough hero points to when you open your standard tokens that they don't go to waste. Always remember is that if you open a token, do you have a slot to roster this character that you open from the token? If you don't, do not open the token. Save your hero points for when you get the ability to roster somebody. Elite tokens, these give you 2 stars and 3 stars. As you're building up your 2-star roster, and transition to 3-star land, these are perfectly okay to open up too. Because again, you need to farm all your 2 stars and you need to farm all your 3 stars. That gives you the resources that you need to get up in the 4-star land. Mighty tokens I would avoid opening until you have fully filled out your 3-star roster. When you fully filled out your 3-star roster, meaning, and I'm gonna have to go back to my roster real quick. So again, you have your 1-star character, or if you like to have multiples, I mean, okay, cool, but at least one reliable 1-star character. Then you have everybody in the 2-star tier, with the exception of Spider-Man Bagman. I was about to say Spider Bag Man. But everybody here, with the exception of Spider-Man, roster them. Make sure you have them fully up in your roster and get them championed. As you can see, there's a few of them that I need to get championed, and we're going to do that there in the video in a minute. And then you want to make sure you get all 43 3-stars champion, or at least the process to champion. As you can see, there's a few of them that need to be championed, and again, we're going to go through them in the video to show you, hey, how many resources we get. And once you get all 43 rostered, plus your 2 stars rostered, so that's, let's see here, 43. Well, we're brain cramping right now. So 43 plus, oh, excuse me. We'll subtract away the 2 Bagmans that I have, because I know Bagman's is a limited reward, and we'll talk about him. If not in this video, in another video. But then you need all 13 of your 2 stars, and then we'll say at least 1 4-star or 1 3-star. So that's 57 characters that you need to have rostered in 2-star and 3-star land. It's like, if you do not have those 2 stars rostered, you don't have those 3 stars rostered, you're pretty much going to be digging yourself out of a hole that is that you can recover from. It's just going to stunt your growth for months on end, because in this game it's a marathon, not a sprint. Sure, I opened up a token that gave me, 5-star, we'll say 5-star Myster 5-star Electro. Okay, cool. Well, she's not gonna do you any good for your roster. Yeah, the match damage is nice, but now you open yourself into a can of worms where if you climb too high in PvP, guess what? You may potentially meet up with some bigger fish who will knock you on your tail, and then you get fear and trepidation about playing PvP, and and then you start to quit the game. Sounds like I'm talking from experience because I'm partially am. Well, the main thing you really want to do is that save up your mighty tokens, to save up your heroic tokens until you have fully fleshed out the 2-star and the 3-star tier. Once you do that, then you can start to open up your heroic tokens. Then you can start opening up your mighty tokens, because from there you should have more than enough resources to start to roster some of the 4-stars that you're getting. But again, you want to open them up one at a time. If it's a 4-star, if it's a character that benefits your roster, you know, add that champion level. If it's somebody that's brand new, see that you have the hero points. If you do, roster them immediately and don't open another token. I know, sounds harsh, but those are the things you gotta do. Because as you can see here with the mighty tokens, you have over 100 4-star characters. I don't know the exact number, but you have over 100 4-star characters. Yeah, do you really think you got the time to try and skip through 3-star land? I don't think so. So you gotta build up your 3-stars, build up your 4-stars. Well, build up your 3-stars, build up your 2-stars. And again, once we're done here, I'll show you why. Again, support tokens, I mean, you can open them up. In another video, we'll probably actually talk about support tokens. Your latest legends, ignore these here. It's like there'll be things when you get characters championed where you see latest legends tokens in 3-star land. Don't worry about them. Then when you start to fully complete the 3-star tier, that's when you want to start opening your latest legend. And what I mean by fully complete the 3-star tier, I mean that you have all 43 3-stars championed. Alright. Now let's look at the roster, and let's actually look at champions. Alright, so each character that has the highlighted blue, these are champions. And so how do you get a character champion? Well, let's take a look at Ares real quick. So Ares has 13 covers. As you can see, I leveled them up a little bit. Here we're given the level up option. You can level up one level at a time, or you can do a mass level up, which you get them level 44. Level 94, not level 44, but 94. You'll get a prompt that says, raise this character to level 94, and if you have enough ISO 8, you'll automatically do it. Then you're given an option here where it says promote to champion. With each of the different tiers, there are going to be different amounts to how much it costs to get a character champion. I think I should have a 4-star that should be available to champion. If not, I don't know, but I know I have a 5-star that's available to champion. Um, so each amount to champion a character costs a little bit more. So 3-star, well, 2 stars is 5,000 per. And then the most important thing, well, before we do that, I do want to show you one thing. So when you click under stats and more, you're given an option about save covers. Save covers allow you to save covers. So say for instance, I have, um, we'll do Johnny Storm with the champion stats in a minute. So I'm gonna look at Black Widow. She doesn't have any. Uh, well, I know Bullseye doesn't have any. Bagman, do you have any? Yeah. Anyway, so with the save covers, like if you have like a junk build like I have with Black Widow 5, 2, 4, any extra purple covers will be automatically saved to her. And once you get them to champion status, like we got with Ares, you can change your build up however you want to, whether you can upgrade your power level to a different power level, or you can see what the changes are, and if you don't want to change it, you don't have to change it, but you can tinker around to make your powers a little bit different. I guess whenever I break down the new is a well the Kate Pride and Welcome to Shield, we'll we always do those deep breakdowns into 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star characters. So I'll make sure that I lead you guys the right way in terms of how to best build your 2-stars and 3s and 4s and 5s as well. Here with Human Torch, I'm at level 86. Pop this here. Go ahead and promote them. And then all those save tokens, save covers that I had from Johnny, I get the boost of rewards that Johnny has from ISO 8 to covers to more ISO 8, even more ISO 8. There's some command points there from Johnny. There's more ISO 8. I can probably speed through all this here. There's hero points there, and there's shards. So we'll go through and show you. At least in 3-star land, when you champion a character, you get a heroic token. You get bunches of ISO 8. You get a 3-star cover for the character. You get command points, hero points, shards, which I gotta explain about shards. Even more shards, even more ISO 8, heroic tokens, hero points, command points, mighty tokens, and then the big 100 hero points. So what you do is when they reach their threshold level, which is 144, which is champion max, you have one or two options to do. A, you can sell for the 6,500 and you get 125 hero points back, or you can leave them on your roster. Then you go and you scroll all the way down. You go and you buy another roster slot. Since I can't really buy another roster slot, that's what I was trying to do, buy another roster slot. You buy another roster slot, you keep your max champion there, and then you start up your brand new 2-star character. And then you keep your level 144, and then you build up that secondary 2-star character, and you keep doing this here. Well, you sell off your what we like to call duplicate. You sell your duplicate off. You keep your other 144 that you have, and then you continue to repeat the process. As you can see here, I pretty much pared mine down to just the essential ones, which I need the champion Spider-Man Bagman as well. But I pared mine down to all the essential ones, so only thing I have to worry about really is just making sure when one of them reaches 144, I eliminate them, and I have another one up in their steed. Mainly because in Shield Clearance 10, we don't have to worry about using 2-star characters. And Shield Clearance 9 and below, you kind of want to keep your 2-star characters available because, again, Thanos and Court Death. Alright, 3 stars. 3 stars are the same thing. We'll actually go and we'll look at Mystique since I'm already highlighted on her. Now, once I level her up, well, before I level her up, you can see I have 1 save token, the option to recruit again, but we're not going to worry about recruiting again because she's not going to be anywhere near the recruiting again process. Here you see there, look at this ISO jump here, 100,000 ISO 8 compared to the 60-some thousand that we needed, you know, from the initial level to get them to champion status. I don't have the exact totals offhand, but it takes a massive amount of ISO 8. So this is why I say you get your 2-star farm rolling, you get all those ISO 8, you get all those hero points, you get your command points, you get your shards, you get your covers. The promote status here for 3 stars is 7,500. Pay that. That's the one from the save token, and then we'll level up. We'll level up using shards. So how do you get shards? You get shards from opening up your standard tokens, mighty tokens, legendary tokens, elite tokens, and did I say heroics? You say, but the tokens that you get from here, from these style tokens. So PvP tokens, heroic tokens, standards, elites, mighties. You don't get any from supports. You get them from these type of stores here. You get them from the latest legends and classic legends. Here, in classic legends, latest legends, you're gonna get shards for your 4 stars and 5 stars. These will be completely random unless you choose somebody to have as your favorites, and I do need to show how to do the favorites. Or I'll just show you my favorites. Alright, so here at the top of the screen, you'll have the little icon with your heart. You deselect that there, that means they're not your favorite. You select it, that means it's your favorite. And you use shards to level up your characters as well. Like I said, and the ideal thing that you want to do, you want to have at least a shard set on at least 1 character per tier. For the 4-star tier, I would probably be leaning towards Polaris, but see, I got Polaris champion, so no need for me to have her favorited. But that's the person, if you're going to You're gonna make some significant progress in the game. Probably have her favorited, but don't worry about opening any tokens. Now again here, as you can see, each shard level is 300. So we have over 2,300. So we'll add quite a few levels to Mystique here. And as you see, we get ISO 8, ISO 8, ISO 8. There's 50 hero points. There's another 500 ISO 8. And you see, and now we're at 174. And then whenever she gets another 16 shards, we'll get 2 command points. And then also here, like I said, you can upgrade how you want her powers to be. And I need to do Master Stroke to 5, so we'll do Infiltration that way. We'll even do it with Iron Fist and Luke Cage, because why not? 75, and you see here, get your latest Legends token, which we already got. Again, your ISO 8. Luke Cage has his 4-star character as his feeder. And what I mean by feeder, this is a character that gives out covers or shards to another character in the game. Now, some characters in 3-star land have multiple characters that they feed into, but you know, there's an in-depth chart somewhere online, and I don't have it on me, but you can look on the characters and see what all they give you. Also, remember here at level 227, you get a guaranteed latest legend token. So you always want to kind of remember your milestones: 227, 239. Once you get into the 250s range, 257, that's another latest legends token. Then you start to get into command points, and then at level 266 you get another latest legends token. So it's important that you build up your 3 stars, because this is where I get the majority of my ISO 8 and my command points from. So anybody wondering, well, how in the world do I have 45,000? Look how many of these here I have at 266. That, you know, like Gamora, Doctor Doom, he'll be 266. Loki, he'll be 266. Gamora 4 cover, she'll be 266. Deadpool, he'll be getting a legendary token pretty soon. You see what I'm saying? Until you keep building up your 3 stars. Iron Fist, I think he gives me a legendary. No, he doesn't give me a legendary token, but he'll come pretty close to it the next time I get a cover for Iron Fist. Hawkeye will be guaranteed to give me a cover. See, latest legends token, ISO 8, ISO 8, ISO 8. There's shards for Ronin, 50 hero points here. See, you keep your farm going. Keep your farm going. 4 stars. I don't think I have. I think Mantis, she might actually come. Hang on. 4. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 4, 4, 4. So, thing I need to also explain about shards too. You can use shards to increase your levels to your characters. By 1 is with each tier, the shards increase by 100. So in 3-star land, it's 300 shards to gain a level. In 4-star land, it's 400. 5-star land, it's 500. The other thing you do not want to do, you do not want to spend any command points on buying covers. Like if you play the game long enough, you can get covers like candy. So here I'm just gonna add levels to Mantis, make her 444, and then whenever she's featured in in an event, I'll have enough shards to get her champion. Here, as you can see, you see the massive jump of ISO 8 that we need. Yeah, that's why this is why I stress to everybody. You gotta get those 3 stars. You gotta get your 3 stars champion, because once you get into 4-star land, you're going to need every amount of ISO 8 that you need, every amount. And then as you can see here, I'm restarting my Polaris, I'm restarting Iceman, I'm restarting Bishop, because they reached 266. I mean, 370. I got Nova who's at 370. I got Medusa who's 1 cover away from 370. Peggy's 3 covers away from 370. K Bishop is 6 covers away from 370. So we'll actually look at the 4-star tier in terms of ISO 8 and command points. See, 25 command points, 1,000 hero points, 10 command points. Their shards for Captain America: The First Avenger, 8 command points, 7 command points, hero points, more shards, more hero points, latest legends tokens every 10 or so levels. Well, if you don't have a feeder, because in Peggy's case she has a feeder, so later, in her case it's latest legends every 20 levels. Like I said, command points, ISO 8, shards, command points, latest legends token. There's your cover for Captain America: The First Avenger. Latest legend token when she reaches 270. Alright, now let's look at the character that actually doesn't have a feeder, which is, in this case here, is Luke Cage. Since we look at Luke Cage, with his 3-star version, we know he gives out shards. For his 4-star version, you see latest legends token, latest legends at 290, latest legends at 300, latest legends at 310, 320. You got command points, 330. There's another latest legends token. You see where all this here adds up? And then people talk about, oh man, I'm not gonna level up this character. You just screwed yourself out of resources, dude. So again, you keep them going, 5-star land, as you can see, I got meta 5 stars, meta 5 stars, meta 5 stars, meta 5 stars, metas. You know, a former meta 5-star. It's like the king of PVE. You know, another king of PVE, Thor. You know, and it takes a lot of ISO 8 to level these guys here up. But the thing that you don't want to do with these 5 stars, you don't want to level them up too fast. If you do, well, you meet guys like me. Now here, I've already done all the hard work with this Captain America here. I'll go ahead and promote him into a champion, and then, you know, then whenever I get Peggy Carter restarted, I'll get a latest legend token for him. I could reset his abilities like so. But here with the 5 stars, latest legends, ISO 8, command points, ISO 8, command points, like you see, there's 8,000 command ISO 8. So you see, I'm just getting nothing but hero points and latest legend tokens every time I gain a couple levels on my 5 stars. So So this here, this is the lifeblood here for those of us in 5-star land. So again, that's how I get all my resources. All these guys and gals who are champion, that's how I got all my resources. Then we'll look here. Don't have anything in my inbox. Don't have anything in my inbox. 3 stars. Train Blade. Now, see, Blade can be champion. That's it. And now, whenever I get a Blade token, boom, I'll have him straightened out. Shift up his powers. Right, you know. Human Torch, because remember, we got that there from Johnny Storm. The 2-star Johnny Storm. Pat, so we got him from his big enchilada. And then Nightcrawler, I forgot about him. See, there's 8 command points. What is it? So we're slowly but surely we're rebuilding the roster. Polaris, yeah, sure. Well, no, I can't level her up. Not gonna worry about that. But we're gonna do before I do Operation Spider Silk. Here, shield rank. This is the higher your shield rank is, the more ISO8 you get. So the next time I reach the XP threshold, 100. Let's say 100 and 100,000 ISO8. Oh man, I'm a math major and I'm brain cramping. But see, that's ISO8 right there. We're going to Operation Spider Silk. Let's look at the rewards and shield clearance 10. ISO8. There's Gambit. There's Monica Rambeau shards. There's red ISO8. There's shards for null. Heroic tokens. Cover for Monica Rambeau. There's hero points. There's more command points. There's tokens for Operation Spider Silk. You know, like just by facing up, just by doing events, you know, you gain resources. Like I mean, I don't know how much easier it is to, you know, convey. Play the game, get resources. If there's any resources that you're lacking in, you know, it's play the game more. Is that you know, I wish it was some magical foolproof thing that you could do to magically increase your resources. I mean, outside of paying money, which I do probably, that is the other thing I need to talk about. The different resource stores, and that'll be a good segue there. There's ISO8 here. So here you got your resource store. Like if you need any shards for characters, you can pay hero points for them, though I really don't recommend it. I mean, I could probably spend those there to get Medusa champion, but it's not really worth it. Let it go organically. Here with the hero points, you can buy them for $1.99 if you choose to buy them. If not, again, you can get those hero points pretty easily just by playing the game. Stark salary, that's 100, but then you also give 7 command points for your alliance, so that's another way that I get command points. And buying ISO8, that's probably the worst proposition you could do in the game. Also too, versus mode. Let's look at versus mode real quick. Heroics, ISO aid, there's boost, there's tokens there, there's charge for Red Guardian, there's command points. And there's even more hero points. There's 160 hero points. So right there, just getting to the 160 hero points plus playing your events, well, you've made 200. You got 260 hero points right there, right then and there, and then plus two anything that you get from covers from your characters and featured events. Like I said, and since I finished in the top 50 here, I get charged for Green Goblin, charged for Red Hulk, covers for Gamora, Mighty tokens. And so we'll get into some PvP action too. Ooh, this would be fun. You're like, wait, you're not using any 5 stars? Nope. Nope, because I'm not gonna punish these guys like this here. Also too, the thing in this event here, you want to make sure that when you match blue, you make sure that when you match the blue, that you want to be the last person to set off, or you want to be the person that sets off the next blue match, which we need one more match of blue, because we got 4 locked tokens. Well, now we got 3. And I'll let them take the match 4, which that'll reset the board. There's 2, those are mine. The next thing I do, I use is blue, supersonic, knockout. I got his Quicksilver. Thug Pistol, Yawn, as Quicksilver would do. Let's get the red. Fire off an optic blast, and there you go. Now, no dude, or the dudette who's probably seeing me, they're probably saying to themselves this here's like, oh my gosh, this dude here, he has such and such character champion. See, now this dude here, or dudette, they made a mistake here. You never want to level up your 5 stars past 255. You don't. It's like as long as you keep them below 255, your PvP will be straight. But the moment that you level them up past 255, you start to meet jerks like me. And since he broke out a 4-star character, well, it's time for me to break out my own 4-star character. And a 3-star character too. Let's use Cyclops, why not? Here, main thing I want to do, I want to get rid of America Chavez, because the more and more she drops those critical tiles on the board, things tend to get a little bit squirrely. So let's not have squirrely business. Alright, I need to make a green match. Oh, she hit me with iron proficiency. I didn't realize she matched that much blue. Cool. Oh, well, we're still in the driver's seat. We'll match away the red. We'll go this way because Quicksilver's back. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get rid of old girl now. There's one punch, there's two punch. Now, only thing we need now is a green match. And we got that. Oh well, that hurts just a little bit. Say deuces to America Chavez. No, literally say deuces to her. Fist of Fury. Then we'll go with this match 5 in red. Reward control. Now you're probably wondering, well, why didn't you make the match 4 in black? Well, see here, Fist of Fury. Because I always had the fight in hand. Again, just gather up all these resources. I said against this dude here, what he should have done, he should have just came in with his 4 stars like how he normally would. Considering the fact that I'm not gonna have anybody that has strike tiles on the board, I will bring in a Hawkeye, because why not? Bring in a Hawkeye, bring in Cyclops, and we'll roll with it as is. Or actually, change the plans. Take out Hawkeye, because his Quicksilver will be doing minuscule damage with his supersonic. Now this dude here probably looking at that when he's done fighting me, he's probably gonna say to himself, "No, why in the world is this Mr. Kennedy dude? Why did he combat me like this?" Cyclops, you might have to take this hit, brother. Make the match 5. Optic Blast, deuces. Punch Sabretooth a couple times. Well, actually, we might even. No, I got a match 5. Deuces to Sabretooth. Fist of Fury him, and that's your fight. Like I said, there's your 1-star covers as well from shards as well. I mean, well, from drops as well. You get those random drops. Oh, since he's breaking out Black Panther, well here you go, dude. This is literally your team, but with 266s. And then when I come back again tomorrow, I'll be able to face off. I'll be facing off against some people that will have 4-star characters, and I'm just gonna come back and combat them with 5 stars. Make this match. No need for Fist of Fury just yet. See, that's the delicate balance that you want to do with Quicksilver. You want to make sure you do your Fist of Fury, and you make sure you have enough You make sure that whenever you do your blue match, that you are capable of making the final blue match. Now he'll use Fist of Fury, that'll lock the tiles on the board, but again, I have idle hands. I'll do a swap. Don't want to use Black Panther's blue just yet because it's not, I mean, it's not really needed, but why not? Make this black match. Make a purple match. Now, okay, there we go. I was about to say I'm gonna try and make a match with Iron Fist to make sure I get some black. But there we go. I probably could have went raid. Well, that's the ideal order of operations. There's a token of a cover for Magneto there, but that's the ideal operations that you want to do. Oh, really? You're okay, cool. You're trolling. Like, matter of fact, I wanna look at his this biohazard dude's roster. Yeah, he's trolling. It's like he really probably should champion Polaris. I'm just saying though. I want to make it a fair fight with him. Haha, fair fight. Yeah, there you go. There's your fair fight. Now, even if Quicksilver's down, it's totally okay. Let's see here. We cannot make the blue match. Not yet. Or hang on, let me see here. Yeah, team up would actually be the most ideal match. 3. And now I'll make the match there. That'll hurt his entire team. See, just careful planning, careful planning. We'll drop Hematology, destroy all those strike tiles, the rest of the strike tiles, and then we'll be healing. Fist of Fury will hurt a little bit. There we go. I was wondering when you were gonna make that match, Quicksilver. I said this dude here's probably wondering, like, oh my gosh, man, like, wait, his roster had. I'm a massive troll too, dude. Well, I don't have a viable blue, but we'll do the next best thing. See here, idle hands. Man, this is a lot. Oh, okay, cool. So now we actually got to do a little bit of work. Let me see here. Okay, it's not championed yet. Okay, cool. We gotta do a little bit of work. I do need to heal Quicksilver off. Also too, if you ever needed to buy hero health packs, you could buy them for 50 or 200. That's only if you're desperate for PvP grinding, you know. Now I probably could have brought in Sabretooth and then just been like yawn. Let's see here, because I really I really want them to make the black match or blue match, I want to say, because if they make the blue match, which they do, now they get dealt with the backlash, and I get to feed off those tiles. Now I do want to make sure that I have enough blue to where I can not have to deal with Polaris, but I think I might be dealing with it pretty soon. Okay, works for me then. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Do not want to match blue, but I'll do the next last thing. Fist of Fury, and then now we'll match blue away. See, this PvP, it is a little bit challenging for people, but again, the thing that you want to do, you always want to be an advantage. Look, this dude here, he thinks he's hot stuff. Again, remember what I told y'all. Even though yes, he has Colossus with yellow, the main thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you, oh, excuse me, you want to, if I can ever talk right, you want to make sure that you're doing everything right roster construction wise. Like I said, don't pop open any tokens that you don't need to. This guy here popped too many of them, and now he meets up with the character who has 4 stars. Main thing we want to do, I want to match blue, I want to match black and yellow. Let Spider-Man 2099 do his thing with his web tiles. I'll go this way because neither one of them can use red. Again, don't want to use up blue too quickly. Now we can use the blue. Make the idle hands match. Let's grab blue here. And now Colossus is down. Next up we'll go with your own Quicksilver. Again, doesn't matter if Adam Warlock does this thing. Need Revolutionary. Say deuces to Quicksilver. Pop Fist of Fury. Get more Cascades. And oh, hey, look! Spider-Man 2099 has his stun on available. New Revolutionary. Make a match 5. Make another match 5, and see, that's another thing too. So when you break out the those oh, he done made a mistake. Yeah, when you break out with those 2-star, those 5-star characters that that need well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, when you break out with certain 5-star characters, make sure that they're properly vetted and whatnot. Here, I guess another, well, I don't want to go too far. But I guess, no, because I don't have any red, but I can go with Patsy. Why not? Make a red match here. And let Morbius do his thing. No need for hematology just yet. Alright, I think we got enough to drop somebody, but I just gotta find a good blue match. Oh, there we go. Oops. Fire off hematology and destroy his tile. And, well, it makes no sense for us to swipe right. And now, like I said, tomorrow, when these guys here clap back against me, well, hey, they'll be in for a rude awakening. But again, that's how I quickly deal with PvP. You know, gain these daily quests, get all, like I mentioned earlier in the video, get those there done. Milestones, again, get those done. I think in another video I'll probably talk more in depth about milestones. And then, you know, your boost or whatever if you need those. Oh, again, here in story mode, you gotta skip the story because I don't really. I played Operation Spider Silk, the for the Black Widow movie. Well, when it was originally was supposed to be released, but you know, public health issue and all that jazz. Get Iceman stun. We might be able to get another. Oh no, match damage alone. I know. I think in the next video, I'm definitely going to be talking about the match damage and all that there. Oh, here's a perfect video to do off a challenge node. See here, because I didn't do it for the last video, so why not? We'll do it this video here. Here we got Captain Marvel, we got Hawkeye, and we got Agent Coulson. All three of them deal with countdown tiles. Coulson reduces the time for countdown tiles on the board if you have at least 6 AP and team up tiles. We'll just reduce it by 1. Clint fortifies countdown tiles and makes cheap countdown tiles. Whenever countdown tiles reach 0, he also gains AP whenever they reach 0. Same with Agent Coulson and Captain Marvel. She can reduce countdown tiles with her yellow. Her green gains AP. If we make a match in our strongest color, if their strongest color happens to match ours, they deal damage, or she deals damage to the entire team, and her black creates a fortified 5-turn countdown tile that creates strike tiles each turn. When it reaches 0, she does targeted damage to the target. There's some other things that Coulson does. Makes charge tiles whilst when he swaps. That's his purple power, and then he makes countdown tiles on yellow. But this used to be a team that was ubiquitous in the Shield Simulator way back in the day, but not so much anymore. Yeah, why not go with my Dark Souls team. And the only thing I don't want to do, I don't want to match black if I can avoid it. You'll see what I mean in a second. Energy manipulation. Okay, so it's purple then, but I still want to avoid matching black. Because purple is the strongest color for Hawkeye. If we can get Hawkeye gone, then it'll be Coulson with his strongest color, and then Captain Marvel with her strongest color. I'll wait 1 turn to fire off Okoye's power. There's the charge tile, and there's the swap. Again, I want to make the red match. He'll fire off his power. Coulson will fire off a countdown tile. Hulk down with him. Now I want to see where we're at with. Okay, yeah, now it's black on black. So yeah, Carol, you got to go. You ain't gotta go home, but you surely gotta get up out of here. And then again, I'm just rinse and repeat this here as per usual. But again, you know, make sure you have your team up tile, AP boost. Again, you always want to make sure you can find match 4s, and we're hunting team up tiles. Now, I intentionally set that up. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Professor X, do your magic. Oh no, I let you get yellow. Oh no, I'm letting you get more yellow. Oh, too bad. Coulson, well, now Coulson can actually use his yellow. Coulson, too bad you won't be using your yellow after this turn here. Well, you won't be around to use your yellow. Cause like you'll be like how you were on the show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, I should say the Avengers, but like I said, get Carol gone. Now I don't want Okoye to tank for a minute. We'll grab the yellow match here, because remember, the two things that we want yellow, we want team up tiles, always. If we store her back to health, I'll intentionally take the match with the Hulk. Now I really have got to get rid of Hawkeye pretty soon. Or hopefully I can make a match. Oh, well, Okoye ain't stunned. Platonic Barrage. I mean, I could technically down her right now. Professor will be okay. Toodles. Hulk can actually do his thing now. I don't want you to make it past this next turn, which you did. Auto bullets, that hurts a little. Oh, I didn't see the match file. There we go. I think that'll get us out of here, folks. So he got slowed down with Okoye being stunned, not able to make any extra matches or doing extra damage. This'll be fun. And what I mean by that, well, Thor and Okoye, they were the ubiquitous team in PvP, way before Immortal Hulk was released. Now that Scarlet Witch has released the 5-star version, well, I'll take that back. Their character, when the Immortal Hulk was released, he made it so that you couldn't really bring in a 50% Thor into the fight. If you did, well, Thor was pretty much guaranteed to be down when the fight started. Probably should have matched the red, but Okoye is gonna heal. And then do your thing, Apocalypse, because Apocalypse is a much more focused Okoye in terms of the boosting of damage. It's probably gonna be like 2 hours long. Oh, it's definitely gonna be 2 hours long. So I want to thank you guys definitely for bearing with me, being patient as I try and explain a lot of the more technical stuff in Marvel Puzzle Quest. because you know the time and effort and energy that's needed to explain, you know, a lot of concepts in this game here. It does take a lot of work. Then, you know, you want to make sure that these topics that you touch on, you want to make sure that you know, you at least give it the proper amount of attention, and making sure that, you know, all your I's are dotted, T's are crossed, you know, things like that. Because I don't want to sound like I'm some bum who doesn't know what in the world I'm talking about when it comes to this game here. Well, they're not gonna live long enough past this turn here. Like as you've seen there with Thor, that's the reason why I like him at 50% health, because of those board shakes. Make those board shakes, you pretty much gain free AP. And that's why a lot of people pair Thor up with Apocalypse. Apocalypse got a pretty cheap ability, well, pretty cheap abilities in colors that Thor needs to be hiding behind, with red and yellow. I think in another video I definitely have to go behind the scenes and talk about team synergies, because, well, a lot of times, you know, you guys might see a video or two on YouTube where people will throw teams together, and while on paper they sound, you know, they sound alright, but in actuality and practicality, they don't serve anybody any good. Or I should say, it's not something that I in good conscience could reliably give to you guys. Like, I don't want to give you a team and be like, oh man, yeah, you can, like, you know, you can win. You'll win the fights if you use this particular team here, you know. Like, I'll just roll with Iceman, roll with Apocalypse, since they're both boosted. And if they try and stun Apocalypse, well, that's probably the worst decision that you can make, because as long as Iceman is an active ally, Apocalypse can't be stunned. Also too, you know, with Doctor Strange, you don't want to fire off any powers, especially with him being at this particular level. But hey, at least I got a pretty good stun with Iceman, because I don't have to fire off a power. Sword Strike. Operation Undercover. Put it here. Keep him stunned. I honestly really didn't need to do that. If I'm being totally honest, I really didn't. Yeah, again, I could roll with this team here. Because, Hulk and Okoye, well, they're gonna boost up everything that Monica does.
If you want board shakes, well, I get enough red. There we go. And if I want things, you know, dealt with quick, fast, and in a hurry, well, this is the team that you want. Might break up with 5-star Captain America, the one that I got champion, but he really needs some help. And what I mean by help, like, you need a character that can best supplement his powers. Y'all probably, what? They didn't. Well, this is gonna be matched away by me anyway. Even if Hulk dies, he'll get resurrected, and he'll be able to do his thing. No powerful illusions.
Yeah, and probably really did need to. Could have just made the match and been done with it. But that's also the thing with Hulk and Okoye. He really don't want to keep fights any longer than what they need to be. Well, fine, we'll break out with Captain America, First Avenger, why not? And Thor, since I kind of want him at 50% health. What's name is not going to be doing much of it. Oh, well, I lied. Talking about Gambit isn't going to be doing much, contributing much of anything. Stack deck. Alright, let me see. Shield bash, that'll give me green, that's good. One more green, one more countdown time to go. That'll slide down. There's that green. You know, kind of wanted to match black, but then I thought about it. Earth Smite's heroes. File stack deck again. Don't mess with the Cajun. That's at least what he was saying. Oh, hey, we got a guy that hit me. Cool. Up. And he had. Oh, I'm gonna say he has a Kitty Pride, but I mistakenly looked at his Medusa. Can't deal with stack deck. Alright, Cap will be able to do his thing. And then we'll fire off coordinated offensive. I said this version of Cap here, he's okay. I mean, he's not
he's not the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like he's a victim of power creep too. And what I mean by that, like characters that were released in the game, you know, after his appearance, he ends up not being that great of a character, you know, all things considered. Because I mean, you know, think about all the characters that were released, like when this Captain America was released. You got Thor, you got Okoye, Mortal Hulk, oh my gosh, the other two dudes I was using, Iceman and Apocalypse. Oh wow, I'm having real brain fart moments. And now we'll fire off aces and eights. The dead man's hand. See, the main thing about the newer 5-star characters, all of them have some sort of gimmick or cheap trick. So whether it's boosting AP in the case of Thor. What I mean by boosting AP, you know, every turn you auto-generate AP. Or in the case of Apocalypse, you know, boosting of damage for your entire team. Same with Okoye. And I would even go on record to say that Captain America Infinity War is probably the better version of Captain America. I mean, a lot of people aren't not gonna disagree with me there. I mean, it's not that hard of a bar to clear, but you know. I was afraid that was gonna happen, and now he's gonna have enough AP to do it again. Drat. Oh, we at least got one of those Raging Cajuns off. And now, guess who's back available? Alright, I think that's all 3 of those there. Yep. Huh. Heal or high water. I see you guys. Oh, I'm already committed to it anyways. And then I know I gotta explain, probably gotta explain even more about the resources too. Like I said, you guys comment, and if I forgot something, you know, hey, I'm human. I forget things. We all forget things. We'll probably have to go through and how to handle PvP a bit in another video, but I at least want to make sure that you guys at least understand about about how to gather some sort of resources. That was the main purpose of this video. I've been putting it off for so long that I wasn't really sure how to handle the topic, but at the same time too, I had an idea, but it's like, you know, can I find a perfect time on when and where to do the video, and if I do have enough time, you know, can I fully focus on what it is I'm trying to do, and you know, make sure that you guys and gals don't get shortchanged. That's a delicate and difficult balance. Now I'm going to wait one turn to activate Iceman. Now I have more favorable matches. Quake is stunned. Well, partially because I wanted to alternate my countdown tiles, or I should say my repeater tiles. That's the main reason why I wanted to do it. Alright. Like, that's like a... not even an advanced level strategy, that's just thinking outside the box. Why am I even thinking outside the box? It's just making sure you got all your ducks lined up in a row. And if anybody's wondering, oh man, does Operation Spider Silk spoil the new Black Widow movie? No, it doesn't. It has characters that are loosely involved in the movie, but as far as full-out spoilerage, no. And plus, I wouldn't do that there to you guys and gals. Spoil a movie that just came out and then be like, oh my god, did you hear about, you know, insert spoiler here, or da 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 da, you know, like, no. Like, I completely understand, you know, when it comes to movies, you know, some people don't want certain things spoiled, especially if they haven't seen it. Like, I got it. You probably could have made, well, the way that Apocalypse was, you really couldn't see the match for. I mean, I was aware that it was there, but well, you know, hey, hindsight being 2020. Excuse me. Now Apocalypse will punch the board and destroy everything. Now I probably won't be fighting the dude there who hit me in PvP. You know, in the interim, because, well, it's definitely late on my end, and again, like I said, I don't want this video to be even longer than what it needs to be. No Wanda. Bad Wanda. I know you and Clint like to be Avengers, but nope. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be over. Yeah, we're definitely over 2 hours with this here. Well, hey, it's quite alright. Again, probably could have made the match 4, but again, if you remember with Iceman, he has a very good stun. And so it makes sense for us to keep blues actively available. And then Quake, you can get the hammer to the face. They probably wonders like, well, how often do you use Apocalypse in PVE? Well, pretty much at every event. No, I'm not gonna sit for a lot of you guys. Him and Thor, they make most events relatively trivial. Same with Immortal Hulk and Okoye. Probably wondering like, oh, do you still have fun in the game? Yeah, I still have fun in the game. Oh, why wouldn't I? So I've been playing the game for almost 8 years. It's like almost a decade, and I still have fun. So especially, you know, what new permutations that that they can do with 4-star characters. That was, he'd say 5-star characters in my case, but you know, every once in a while they have a 4-star character that comes out, and it's just like ridiculous. And you're like, oh geez, I gotta chase after them too. Shout out to you, Polaris, because she was that one. Like when she came in and was introduced, it's like, oh great, I gotta. She does what? She stuns and she creates special tiles when you make matches or when you destroy them. Oh jeez. You know, or with Morbius, it's like this. Like, oh geez, you destroy special tiles? Okay, sign me up, please. Because I know I'm not gonna be able to match any of those repeater tiles. Oh, well. I spoke too soon. So, and plus two, I kind of want to keep up with what repeater tile is what. That's another reason why I have them on alternating schedules. Do I know? Okay, is this one here a tile that belongs to Apocalypse, or does this one here belong to Iceman? And so he deuces the Rocket and Groot because they aren't high enough level. Well, once they get up to 370, I'll be able to just one-shot the entire node, no problem. Yeah. so that'll definitely do it here. If there's anything else I can think of, I'll post it in the next video. But I'm definitely gonna go in depth with roster construction even more in depth with which characters you really need to focus on as you build your ways to the tier, and again mentioning also too about tokens and whatever. So I'm gonna go catch me some Z's, probably watch me another episode or two of The Wire, and I'll catch you guys in a few days, either with the Crash of the Titans or with the new introducing event with the new Kitty Pride, or excuse me, Kate Pride, and I'll catch all you ladies and gents soon. So y'all take it easy.